Hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday's 10-minute talk. I am doing it a little early today because I took off. Today's topic is grace. Yesterday was my dad's birthday, and back in September he went through something very traumatic, and we almost thought he wasn't going to live. And today, I'm spending time with him, and so it just dawned on me that sometimes in families we don't give each other enough grace. When you are sick, when you are ill, you only kind of think about what you went through and not knowing a lot about what your family went through. And sometimes vice versa, sometimes we get kind of overstimulated in caring for someone. And sometimes you have to really just think about people need grace. Giving people grace. And I probably said this before, but growing up in my home, in a two-parent household, my parents worked and they took care of us, and it was I have four siblings now, but there's three other siblings. Sometimes you all have different experiences in your household. No child has the same experience with their parents, and no parent has the same experience with their child. And if they do, then what are y'all doing? Is it a cult in this home or what? But neither here or there. And sometimes when I was younger, I used to always think about certain things that I didn't like, or things that made me mad or irritated me or whatever. And as I've gotten older, I really value those things that I was taught. I really value the things that were poured into my life by my parents. And as I get older, I'm really thankful, and I really have to look at my parents as if kind of like you're starting over. But sometimes parents don't realize that you are an adult. You're their adult child, and that's something that I hear a lot of people say. Parents, they love you and you will always be their child, but then you're the new adult child. But sometimes as we are their adult children, we have to give them grace as well as they get older. And as you know, that is something that getting older is very very different, very chaotic, very I don't even have the word for when you're getting older, but sometimes you have to think about the grace of all of it. So today I want to encourage everyone to give your parents grace, give your children grace. Everybody has emotions, everybody has opinions, everybody has just things they're going through. And don't forget to give everybody grace. I'm very grateful for my parents to still be living and being alive and able to kind of be with me, because that comes that gives me my grace. I still can't believe I'm the real adult here. I still feel like I'm teenager, early 20s when I talk to my parents, and that's the respect level that I give to them, or the love that I show them. And I don't know, sometimes you just have to really realize you are the new adult, and you are the person that's kind of catering to your parent or taking care of your parent, or sometimes you become a caregiver, and that's really hard. For all the people who are out there giving care, being a caregiver, we thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because that is a hard job to do. But I also want to give gratitude to our parents. We love them so much, and sometimes it's heartbreaking. But sometimes we forget that they're people as well, and they have their own emotions, even though we see them as bigger than life. I see my parents as bigger than life, and when we go through our emotions, they see us. When we go through our trials and tribulations, they see us as you know, their children and their help being the help, you know, that you need, or maybe the guidance that you need. But when it comes down to where it's the other way, you really have to be thankful and grateful, and then give them a lot of love and caring and showing that you want to be there and all those things, regardless of whatever life you have going on. You know, a lot of us are employed and we are, you know, taking care of children or pets or whatever y'all want to call it, and we forget also take care of yourself, because you can't give care to someone if you're not taking care of yourself. That's all I got today, is that I feel grateful. I feel that me giving grace to my parents and showing them the admiral love that I can, the most up respect that I can, that gives me something in my spirit that's gonna extend for a long time. To all the people who parents are no longer living, if you have lost a parent, I want to share love to you today too, because I want you to know that you have done everything in your power to take care of your parents. And I'm not talking about y'all ones that just don't take care of y'all parents, or not close to y'all parents. I'm extending love to you on that day. I'm talking about the ones who are really close with your parents, and who are no longer here, and that always have that thought in their mind of, I didn't do enough. I didn't do enough. I could have done this different. I'm extending love to you today, because you just never know. Life is so unexpected and so chaotic and so crazy and so awesome and amazing, all those things, that sometimes you just kind of forget about other people. So I want to extend that love, and I want to let you know also that you have done a great job. You have done everything that you can. Also, I want to just put out there, you know, make sure y'all are saying your daily prayers. You know, life is crazy right now, per usual, but with Trump in the office, it's definitely crazy. I've been hearing like the stories about I think it's the 3-year-old. This morning I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and the young lady killed her boyfriend that she found with the roommate. Life is crazy. You just have to give people grace. That's all I got, you know. Love you. Bye. See y'all next Thursday. Be appreciative of the life that you live and the people that surround you. And if you are not in a place where you can appreciate those people, find you some people that you can. Bye.